Okay, we're gonna do a broth update. We've had our 2 carcasses simmering for like a little over 3 hours actually, so we're gonna strain everything and deal with that. Just getting the big chunks out, and what we're gonna do is let that cool off for a little bit and then carefully go through and take all the meat off, because there's actually quite a bit of meat and fat on these carcasses, and we're going to save that, take all the fat off, and we're actually going to blend it back in this broth. So if you have anybody who's kind of has issues with like texture, if they noticed a piece of fat in there, really easy just to blend it up and it just disappears into the broth and makes it look really creamy actually, so it's pretty good. You can actually, if the cartilage is nice and soft, you can actually blend the cartilage in there as well. That's one of the tips that Dr. Natasha says in her GAPS book, is to blend all the cartilage, especially if you're trying to nurse a child back to health and giving them lots of broth. They definitely will probably not even notice if you blend all the fat and the cartilage into the broth, and then from there you can proceed to make any soup you want. I just looked up some recipes for my friend, and they have to have a low potassium diet right now. So I'm gonna do cauliflower, apple, fennel, ginger, turmeric soup with this broth, and then we'll blend it all up. Okay, this is amazing. I just wanted to quickly show you guys this. This was from $12 worth of chicken carcass, so it was about 2 chicken carcass. We have finished the broth. It's quite a bit of broth there, and I put all the skin and cartilage in here, so we're going to blend that up. This is the pot, so it's about that deep in broth. This is all the meat that I got from the carcass, so a lot of dark meat, which is good. And then there's all the bones. Took me probably 10 minutes to go through and pick everything apart, but well worth it. And just to show everybody how, you know, eating nutritious, wholesome food is not expensive. It does not have to be expensive. You just have to seek out some sources and get some quality meats. And preferably for myself, this is way better anyways, because if you cook a whole chicken, you're left with a lot of breast meat, and really breast meat is quite dry, so who likes to have breast meat? It's the darker fatty meats that are more nutritious anyways. So there you go. We're gonna blend it up now. looks like when you're done blending it. It's nice, creamy looking. Once those bubbles go away, you should be able to see it better. See that? It just looks nice and creamy. So you can use this as a base for any of your other soups. Or just drink it like that. So we got a lot of cartilage and skin blended right in there. And then lastly, while it's still hot, get it poured into your mason jars, because then it will last a bit longer. So the hot liquid sanitize the jars for you. And that's it. We're just going to store this in the fridge and it's good to go. Okay, so this was in the fridge all night. You can see it's not moving. It's solid as a rock. So that's lots of collagen in there. Gelatin. Good to go. Don't need any collagen powder if you have this kind of soup laying around.